Hello and welcome to my video. This is the ride video for the Gyrocopters Ocean 1500 watts peak, 32 kilometers an hour, and you can unlock it to 55 kilometers. And that's what I'm doing here.
Turning the throttle all the way, pulling the brake, and unlocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should have done it. We'll see.
So it took me 6 tries to get this working, and that might be because I tried to have it on the point for 8 seconds. That's supposed to be how long you have to hold it down, because the same action will actually lock it again. So, anyways, I think I held it a little bit longer than the 8 seconds, and it finally worked. My customer service experience was a little bit mixed. The people seemed like they were giving me generic answers and just insisting that if there's no error message, then it should unlock. And well, it finally did, and that's good for me. I chose this bike because I had an older e-bike which weighed in at 200 pounds, and more the bike weighs, the less capacity you have. So this one weighs only 40 kilogram or 90 pounds, and it doesn't require an insurance where I live, and distance is throttle only 70 kilometers and pedal assist up to 110. I was also looking for a sturdy build, and this feels very good, sturdy. Handling is it rides like a dirt bike or enduro, so you have a high center of gravity, meaning that you have to be aware in your corners and if there's any debris or gravel, for example, because yeah, that's not so good otherwise if you don't pay attention there. Pedal assist is basically progressive response, so meaning for just a slight pedal assist that multiplies the motor's output. You have to always assist at a very steep hill, but up to 30 degrees, it's working okay just on a throttle. You got good initial torque, you have good acceleration on flats. Uphill, like I said, a slight uphill, it will do on a throttle, otherwise, you have to assist. Suspension is good and firm, no wobble, front is adjustable. The brakes are disc brakes, but keep in mind these are cheap bicycle brakes. In regards to security, this bike could be switched on without the fob, and if you don't change the factory password, oh well, off it goes. So taking the battery is probably the best way to do it. However, I personally have my questions how well that will work if you do it often with the connection pins, for battery and or bike. Who remains to be seen. On the negative, there are no signal lights on this bike. The seat is not for everyone's behind. My husband hates it. I'm okay with it. There's no cargo options. I bought a handlebar bicycle bag, and that works for me. So here I'm riding down this gravel road, and it's nice and straight, so nothing very challenging, and it's slightly downhill. And however, there's dips and bumps in it, and rocks sticking out, and I ate it almost a couple times. So you think you're on a real motorcycle, but you're not. This is, after all, just a bicycle, meaning that you don't have the power to pull you out of a dangerous situation. So there's just not that much torque there. So I had researched these type of bicycles, or moped style e-bikes, for a while, and I really like this one because of the design. I think it looks really cool. I like the colors. I love the colors. It's not like the black, black, black. So those were the reasons for me. And I also had Gyrocopters products before, like a scooter that is now in its seventh year. Okay, so to the display. So the display calculations really suck, and it shows you all over the place. Really hard to tell how much battery you actually have left. So that's it for me. I hope you get something out of this video. I have lots of fun with this bike, and thanks for watching.